Yo, what's going on everyone? In today's video, I will be showing you all of the easiest money methods that you should be doing this entire week in GTA 5 Online to make yourself millions upon millions of dollars in no time. That's right, and in total, I will be covering 6 different money methods all in this one video. That being said, if you go on to enjoy, please don't forget to go down below and drop a like on it for me. But now let's get into the very first money method. Alright, so for the first money method, we're going to be playing the Sumo Remix Adversary mode, which for this week only is currently paying double money and also double RP. To start this, it's very simple. Open up the pause menu, go over to where it says online, click jobs, play job, Rockstar created, adversary mode, and then you'll see the Sumo Remix Adversary mode right here. As I said, all of these will be paying 2 times money plus 2 times RP. I'm pretty sure everyone here watching knows how this game mode works since it is literally one of the most popular game modes in GTA 5 Online. In case you don't know, it is super simple to understand. There's basically going to be a whole bunch of teams, and once you spawn in, every team has to go to the blue circle and stay inside of it. Once inside the blue circle, you'll see a timer at the top of your screen, and once that timer finishes, whoever is outside of the blue circle radius will end up exploding and be having to spectate the whole rest of the match. So make sure whatever you do that you are not one of the people who get knocked by another team outside of the blue circle radius, because of course you don't want to be one of those people who end up spectating. Every time you survive one of those blue circles though, the next round of the blue circle will be slightly smaller, and each round the circle will slightly get smaller and smaller as the rounds progress. Then of course by the very end, whoever is the last team alive will end up winning the round, and by the very end of the match, whoever won the most amount of rounds will end up winning the entire match, which take a look, here's how much money I got paid once I won the entire match. Take a look right here, of course, I was the match winner and I got paid a total of $221,000, which is very good money, but on top of that, I also got 18,300 RP. So aside from this money method being very good for money, of course, it's also very good for RP. So even if you don't need money in GTA 5 Online and you are looking to level up your account, this is definitely a great way to be doing that. But now getting into the second money method, I will now be showing you how to make $101,000 in only 1 minute. That's right, really easy money. If you want to do this, first open up the pause menu, then come over to this exact location in the Tongva Valley where this week's regular time trial is located at. Once over here, you want to call out your fastest motorcycle that you own, like a Hakucho drag bike or the Shitaro like I have. Once you have one of those bikes, you now want to bring it over here to the very edge of the time trial just like so, and be ready to click right D-pad. Because from here, whenever you are ready, of course, you want to click right D-pad to start the time trial and literally go as fast as you possibly can this entire way, going down this entire road as fast as possible while also dodging traffic. Make sure while you of course are holding your gas button down the entire time, like literally not even trying to let go at all the whole entire way through, that you are also holding your left joystick all the way up, that we are going the complete max speed on your bike. You could also do a wheelie, but in my opinion, I think those are slightly more risky to be doing. Anyway though, as long as you follow those tips I gave you guys and you also followed where I was going the entire way through this time trial, you should have been able to beat it in time, which once you did, here is how much money you'll get paid. As I said, $101,000 in literally under 1 minute, just like so. Alright, but now getting into the third money method. This one is a great way for anyone to be making lots of money this week in GTA 5 Online, since the weed farm sell missions are currently paying out double money. That's right, which this business is a really simple one to be running, so let's get into how to be making millions of dollars with it this week. First thing we need to do is sign into the computer inside the actual weed farm business, which this is very simple because you could actually enter inside the business itself to do this, or if you own a master control terminal on any one of your properties like I do, you could also sign into your master control terminal. Because here you'll have access to all of the businesses you own in GTA 5 Online, which of course include the weed business. So once signed into that business's computer, here you'll see that the first thing we need to do is make sure that our supplies is all the way full. Because as long as our supplies level is all the way full, or at least somewhat full, the stock level will constantly be rising for this business as long as we are assigned into GTA 5 Online. So to get supplies, it's very simple if you don't have any. You want to come over here to where it says resupply, and you either want to buy supplies or steal supplies, but trust me, the only option you ever want to do is buy supplies. Because by buying supplies just like so, you'll then have to wait around 5 to 10 minutes, then you'll be delivered a full set of supplies to your business just like so. And yeah, that's literally all you want to do. Just make sure your supplies level is constantly being filled until that stock is all the way full, because once it is full, we then will be ready to sell it. Take a look here, my stock level is now 100% full, so once it is, click here where it says sell stock and you'll see a 100% full stock will be selling for $850,000 with the double money bonus going on this week. Just of course, make sure you click on that farthest option, which for me was to Bling County. Once you chose that option, that will get us paid the most amounts of money. Just go ahead and click on where it says confirm, because we will be getting multiple sell vehicles, but that is completely fine because take a look, we have a total of 45 minutes to complete this entire sell mission, which is way more than enough time. And take a look, I got the sell mission where I had to deliver 3 different trash trucks to 5 different drop-offs each, which I did completely solo in under 45 minutes. So trust me, whichever sell mission you get, you should be able to complete it completely solo. And cutting straight to it, just like I said, I completed the sell mission in just around 20 minutes. And once I did, I got paid my $850,000 exactly as it told me once I clicked sell for my stock. And yeah, this $850,000 is really good money, especially considering this is how much money you'll get paid every single time you sell your weed business this week. Okay, so getting into the fourth money method, I will now be showing you how to make $254,000 in only 4 minutes. That's right, if you want to do this, first open up the pause menu, then come over to this exact location at the terminal where this week's HSW time trial is located at. Once over here, you want to call out your fastest HSW vehicle that you own and then drive it on top of the time trial to simply click right D-pad. From here, stay still, but then open up the pause menu. Then go all the way up here to where the checkpoint is at to then mark it. Once you've marked it, drop the pause menu, open up the phone, click here where it says job list, and then exit out of the time trial just like so. From here, whenever you are ready, simply click right D-pad to start the HSW time trial, and all you literally want to do the entire way through is follow exactly where I'm going as fast as you possibly can, of course, while also dodging traffic. Because this HSW time trial route is also not that hard to follow, the only thing you need to make sure is that you don't crash, because if you do crash more than I'd say 2 times, you will end up failing this time trial. I also would be very careful towards this part of the end towards the HSW time trial because it can be a little bit tricky, but as long as you were careful the entire way through and also of course towards that end part that I told you, you should have been able to beat it in time. Which once you beat the HSW time trial, here's how much money you'll get paid. As I said, that $254,000 in around 4 minutes of beating a very easy time trial. Just make sure you do it by this week. So now getting into the fifth money method, this one we are going to be playing the drift races, which this current week are paying out triple money and also triple RP, which is very good. So to start these for yourself, all you want to do is open up the pause menu, go over to where it says online, then click jobs, play jobs, Rockstar created, and then races. Here you'll see all of the drift races, which as I said, all of these will be paying 3 times money plus 3 times RP, so you could start whichever one of these races you want to. Unlike every other race in GTA 5 Online, we're coming in a high position and also being very fast is very important. In these drift races, it's basically the complete opposite because it is completely relying on your skill doing the drifts. So what you basically want to be trying to do during this entire drift race is hold a drift as long as possible while also not crashing, because if you do crash, that will mess up your entire score of your drift. And yeah, it's literally that simple. As long as you were doing good drifts during the entire race, you should have been able to come in a high position, which once you do, here's how much money you'll get paid, because in this case, I came in first place, so I will be able to show you how much money you'll get paid for the highest position. Take a look, as I said, I came in first place, which me coming in first place got me a 559,000 score with also a 5,000 finishing bonus, and I was in this race for 9 minutes and got paid $68,000. Plus on top of that, a total of 8,700 RP, which is also very good as far as RP is concerned. So yeah, these drift races are definitely something you should be playing if you want to be making a lot of money and also RP this week, but you definitely should be playing at least 3 of them by this week. Because take a look, getting into the sixth and final money method of today's video, that is going to involve the weekly challenge, which the weekly challenge is literally so simple for this week. If you want to see, open up the interaction menu, go over to where it says challenges and then weekly challenge. Then you'll see it is literally to participate in 3 drift races, not win them, literally just participate in them. Which, as you can see, I just did right there, and literally everyone here watching this video should be able to complete the weekly challenge. And once you do, you'll get paid an extra $100,000 bonus, and you'll also see you unlock a special clothing item. Which, take a look, that item is called the Bright Manor Racing Suit, which is a pretty cool looking racing suit that you only can unlock by doing this week's weekly challenge, so make sure you definitely complete it. Anyway though, like I said, that's going to be the very last money method of today's video. You officially know all of the easiest money methods that you should be doing this entire week in GTA 5 Online to make yourself millions upon millions of dollars in no time. Like I said at the beginning, if you went on to enjoy my video and you still haven't already, please do me a favor by going down below and dropping a like on it before you click off. And of course, if you aren't, make sure you definitely hit that subscribe button. And with all that being said, until next time, I will see you all in my very next video. Peace.